This is the luxury world. Get inspired with us today and tomorrow. In the landscape of luxury timepieces, few brands wield as much market gravity as Rolex. While the speculative frenzy of the early 2020s has cooled, certain references remain remarkably resilient, often trading far above their original retail prices. Amid declining hype cycles, softer global demand, and broader financial uncertainty, these models demonstrate enduring value and selective scarcity. Securing them at retail not only guarantees a watch of exceptional pedigree, but also delivers immediate value retention, a rare alignment in modern collecting. The current market for luxury watches is a minefield of hype and inflated prices, and not every Rolex is a good deal. While the dream is to be offered a Daytona or a Pepsi GMT, the reality is that many ads offer fewer desirable models to customers who have been waiting for ages. Do not fall for the pressure. You will need to know which watches are worth buying at retail and which ones you should politely decline. Here's a breakdown of the models you should drop everything for and the ones you should pass on in this video, brought to you by the Luxury World. Please subscribe to Luxury World for exclusive access to upcoming insights, curated content, and expert guidance to help elevate every step of your watch investment journey. Among the most headline-grabbing releases of the past year stands the Land Dweller Reference 127334. Introduced at Watches and Wonders in April 2025, this model represents Rolex's first foray into high-frequency movement architecture. Encased in a slim 9.7mm stainless steel case, it channels the spirit of 1970s oyster quartz designs while offering a glimpse into the movement via a transparent exhibition case back, an uncommon move from Rolex. Despite initial skepticism surrounding its aesthetic, the reference has become the most valuable modern release to date. While retail is positioned at $15,350, the model currently commands approximately $42,600 on the secondary market. Such a dramatic premium, nearly triple its MSRP, underscores the scarcity and desirability of this reference. As the earliest examples reach the secondary market, prices may gradually settle, but demand is unlikely to dissipate in the near term. Closely following in market relevance is the ever-dominant Cosmograph Daytona. The Steel Daytona, reference 126500, introduced in 2023 as a successor to the 116500, carries subtle refinements, streamlined case lines, reshaped lugs, and a modernized dial layout. While faithful to its legacy, this updated version remains elusive at retail. The black dial variation trades for around $27,400, while the white dial reaches closer to $31,400, nearly double the $16,000 retail price. This reference has long symbolized exclusivity, and though its market premium has slightly declined from prior peaks, demand continues to far outpace supply. Equally exceptional is the Platinum Daytona, reference 126506. Unveiled in the same 2023 product cycle, this model offers an open case back revealing the caliber 4131, a rarity among Rolex models and a feature that enhances the prestige of this timepiece. It has maintained remarkable market consistency, with a resale value hovering around $140,000, approximately $30,000 above its $110,000 retail pricing. Among precious metal Daytonas, few watches manage to retain such a high percentage of their value post-retail. The GMT-Master II collection remains a consistent source of secondary market strength. Four references within this line continue to outperform others. The Pepsi variant, 126710BLRO, retains its place as a modern classic. The Badman and Badgirl variants, grouped under reference 126710BLNR, appeal to both traditionalists and new collectors alike. The two-tone black and gray Bruce Wayne edition, reference 126710GRNR, and the left-handed Sprite, reference 126720VTNR, round out the core performers in the GMT lineup. Each model is offered with both Oyster and Jubilee bracelet options, and secondary market data reflects aggregated pricing across both formats. The sustained desirability of the GMT-Master II is attributable not only to its robust design and complication, but also to its carefully regulated supply by Rolex boutiques worldwide. In the realm of modern materials, Rolex's application of titanium has introduced a new dimension of collecting. The Deep Sea Challenge, reference 12667, represents a horological extreme. Made entirely of RLX titanium, this behemoth of a watch is engineered for depths of up to 11,000 meters. Its proportions, 50 mm in diameter and 23 mm thick, signal its experimental intent. Released in late 2022, it now sits outside the Sea Dweller family, formally categorized under its own Deep-Sea Challenge lineage. With a retail price of $27,600 and current market pricing near $40,000, this reference continues to command a substantial premium, despite being a niche offering. Few authorized dealers receive more than a handful of pieces per year, making access exceptionally limited. More wearable yet equally compelling is the Yacht-Master 42 Titanium Reference 226627. Released in March 2023, it entered the market at elevated prices, with early trades clearing $40,000. Over time, the value stabilized at around $25,000, which still represents a significant increase over its $15,250 retail price. As with its deep-sea counterpart, scarcity and the novelty of titanium within the Rolex catalog contribute to its elevated status among collectors. These titanium references remain among the brand's most limited and technically daring timepieces to date. The Oyster Perpetual collection, once perceived as a minimalist entry point into the Rolex universe, has evolved into a market darling due to its vibrant dials and restrained elegance. Among the most in demand are the 31mm reference 277200, the 36mm reference 126000, and the recently updated 41mm reference 134300. While mechanically simple, these watches benefit from a strong design identity and a wide spectrum of color variants. The 2025 refresh introduced several pastel dials, including lavender, matte blue, pistachio, candy pink, and beige, supplementing established colors such as turquoise, green, black, silver, and blue. The 41mm version, now bearing the updated reference number, also received a refined case silhouette, further enhancing its appeal. At retail, the 41mm is priced at $6,650, while current market averages surpass $11,000 depending on dial configuration. The smaller variants, particularly those with newly released dials, also trade comfortably above retail. Even silver dials, historically weaker performers, are now achieving modest premiums in the 36mm format. For those seeking simplicity without compromising desirability, the Oyster Perpetual collection remains an intelligent acquisition. Turning to mechanical complexity, the Sky Dweller Reference 336934 stands as Rolex's most functionally ambitious watch currently in production. Released in 2023, this 42mm model combines stainless steel construction with a fluted white gold bezel and houses an annual calendar movement capable of tracking dual time zones. Although the Sky Dweller line has not always enjoyed significant premiums, this particular reference has defied that pattern. With a retail price of $16,600, it has traded steadily around the $23,000 mark, making it a standout among Rolex's complication-driven offerings. Its unique blend of usability, brand heritage, and high horological value distinguishes it as a rare utility piece that simultaneously commands respect in collector circles. These references collectively represent the best opportunities in Rolex's 2025 catalog when offered at retail. Each one exhibits strong demand, limited supply, and superior value retention in a market that has grown more discerning and data-driven. The Land Dweller leads the pack with an unprecedented secondary market premium, while the Steel Daytona, GMT Masters, and Platinum Daytona reinforce their positions as modern icons. Titanium divers like the Deep-Sea Challenge and Yacht-Master 42 redefine tool watch engineering through innovative materials and imposing specs. The Oyster Perpetual collection demonstrates that even time-only models can outperform expectations, while the Sky Dweller proves that complications still hold their place in Rolex's value hierarchy. In a world where retail availability remains elusive and secondary market prices often dictate perception, the ability to acquire any of these watches at MSRP represents a significant horological milestone. Although watch collecting should never be reduced solely to investment potential, there is undeniable satisfaction in securing a reference that is immediately worth substantially more than its purchase price. What are your thoughts on the topics shared in this video? We would love to hear your perspective. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments and give the video a thumbs up if you found it insightful. Do not forget to follow Luxury World for more curated content on fine timepieces and market insights. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to welcoming you again in our next video.